the weekend here on this Friday night. 2K Sports welcoming you to NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. Thrilled to be back in Oklahoma City. The Thunder ready for that home court advantage. They like their chances, but this could be a tough game for them. Facing up against a talented roster, they'll have to show that they're the better team.
This is a team with high expectations, and they don't end with the regular season.
And they've been every bit as good as expected, Greg, rolling through the regular season, and they're gathering momentum as the postseason grows closer. I would say they'll be dangerous again in the playoffs.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So for New Orleans right now, Gordon the off guard with Evans at the 3. Davis is out there with Alexis Ajinça, and it's Cole in at the point. Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against Houston.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
And stolen by Gordon. And now here comes Cole, leading the break. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Cole. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it's the Thunder with the ball. It's a 3-point game, fresh from a win against Portland.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. That has to make you feel good as a group.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Pass to Ajinça. Now the dish to Cole. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Davis kicks to Gordon. Comes up empty off the pick.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
No good from Durant.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Davis. The Thunder pull it in. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
Yeah, they just really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game. You could just see they were pressing, just couldn't get anything to go on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and guys, once they got spiraling downward, there seemed to be no way to get out of it. All their offense went to pot.
Here's Cole. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Cole, the pass to Davis. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. It's tipped and stolen by Gordon. And that's Evans penetrating to the paint. Shot is off. Nice D from Durant. The Thunder have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And it's Freak missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And Cole kicks to Davis. Passes it to Ajinça. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Ajinça's got his first bucket of the night.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Freak knocks down the 3-ball.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Evans against Durant. Here's Gordon. And Cantor pulls it down. Thunder have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. The shot's good from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his second basket of the night.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense, but he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Evans kicks to Davis. And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist by Davis.
I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
substitution. And so it's New Orleans with it. They trail by 9 points. Freak in a 2-guard. Steven Adams is out there with Durant. Then there's Anthony Morrow. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Now here's Anderson. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Houston. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Evans. It's hauled in by Adams.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trailblazers, boy, was he tremendous. He dropped in 17 points and added a couple of rebounds with that. This was a big win for him and his team as they snap a losing streak with that win, guys.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, he made play after play in that game.
Let's see if he can keep it going tonight. I say he does. I'll bet he goes off again.
That's a pretty bold prediction there. I mean, he's going to have to be very, very strong to even come close to dittoing that performance.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for Anthony Morrow. And the Pelicans also making a change. Hutchins has checked in.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The Thunder leading by 9. Westbrook kicks to Freak. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Davis with a screen on Westbrook. Evans dishes to Davis. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce.
Freak passes to Ibaka. Inside, Freak powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
Pelicans trail by 9. Outside Gordon. And again, Tyreke Evans. Evans has got 4 this quarter.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
And it's Freak missing.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Westbrook against Evans. Here's the teardrop. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They've led by as many as 11 points. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. And that one's good. Freak.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Get this update now from Doris Burke. Play on the sideline.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan said to the team. He said their plan was run their offense through Kevin Durant. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Westbrook kicks to Freak. And another shot. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Davis.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Crawford's checked in. Now here's Evans. 11 points for him in that last game against Houston. Clock at 6. It's Crawford with the drive. Can't get it to go. Durant with some nice D. Throws it up high. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Mitch McGary's checked in for the Thunder. Payne comes in for Russell Westbrook. That's good.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. Payne kicks to Freak. Puts it up from 12. No good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Got a hand on it. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. And so a pretty lopsided.
Kevin, what has allowed you to build this lead and get some...
It's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
Really giving them fits. They just can't find an answer for Freak. 13 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
So for New Orleans right now, Evans and Davis, the forward tandem. Norris Cole is out there with Gordon, and it's Ajinça in at the center position. It's Evans on the wing, defended by Durant. Oh!
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Stripped away. And now here comes Cole, leading the break. Nice shot by Evans.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Let's take a look at the players that have been grabbing rebounds in bunches to lead the NBA over the last 10 games. Anthony Davis third.
Boy, that's a bunch of caroms, boy, for a 10-game stretch, Kevin. I mean, the opponents he's faced, it's not like they've all been bad rebounding teams either. That makes it even more impressive what he's done on the board.
Now here's Evans, following the miss by Freak.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Here's Cole after Enes Kanter's basket, and that one's good. Cole's got 7 points in the game.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Evans against Durant. Evans kicks to Davis. 5 on the clock. Outside Gordon. From the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Kanter's got his 6th rebound on the night, and Norris Cole's going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Adams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And a change for the Pelicans. Anderson, he's checked in for Norris Cole. Freak, and he uses the glass on the layup. Freak's got 15.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Evans kicks to Ajinça. They set the screen. Here's Gordon. Back to Davis. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Westbrook kicks to Freak. Trying to get open as Ibaka. And again, another shot trained there from Freak. He's got 17. Pelicans trail by 14. Evans dishes to Gordon. He kicks to Ajinça. New Orleans moving it around. Evans with it. Westbrook picks him up. Westbrook against Evans. Back to Anderson. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Davis. And that one comes up a bit short.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum. Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Kevin, let's take a look at what the Oklahoma Thunder did over the last league ranking. First in field goal percentage, first in fewest turnovers per game, and they're #1 in opponent scoring. They don't allow teams to get into a rhythm offensively, and thus they're able to hold those points down.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
To the middle. They get a hand on it. Evans with the steal. And Anderson has it in the corner. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Westbrook with it. Evans picks him up. Here's Freak. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Now here's Crawford, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. 2 on the clock. Anderson's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And that one's good. Freak.
As he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Evans. He's got 8. Davis kicks to Crawford. Feeds to Evans. Outside, Davis. Dishes it to Anderson. Anderson can't get that one to fall.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
Now Crawford, following the three-point attempt by Freak. Evans outside. And it's blocked by Adams. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. And Freak throws it down.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
To stop the drought. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a 3 at the horn as they...
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down. So the Thunder, Freak's checked in for Morrow. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Payne. And then for New Orleans, Omer Asher. He's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Davis comes in for Luke Dabbit. And Tyreek Evans subbed in for Cole. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Freak is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Cantor in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Durant kicks to Freak. Now the feed to Westbrook. Lots of room. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Gordon the pass to Asha. He feeds it to Evans. Davis sets a screen. Evans attacking. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets, and there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Norris Cole, he's checked in for Gordon. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Westbrook dishes to Freak. Crawford with the steal. Evans left side. Pass to Davis. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Evans has got 5 assists tonight.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Westbrook kicks to Freak, expanding his range. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Pelicans trail by 18. New Orleans moving it around. Davis, the pass to Crawford. Fires at the elbow. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Fires from 14. No good. Evans with some nice D. Here's Cole to the inside. Evans kicks to Asik. 1:36 left in the game. Here's Cole. The baseline jumper goes down.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
The Thunder leading by 16.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Thunder.
You know, Clark, when you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Well, you said it all there, Kevin. They were lethal from behind the arc.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
Well, I tell you, look at these teams, Greg. They're very evenly matched. This could be one of the better in-conference battles we see this season.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular.
Here's Freak. To the middle. Here's McGarry. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
Here's Ajinça. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
And that one falls for Jamal Crawford.
Jamal Crawford taking 2 shots.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubts that they'd come out on top.
And now we'll send it down to Dor.
Well, guys, I'm here with Russell Westbrook. And, Russell, obviously the fans were loving this win here.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
Anytime you deliver that sort of production we saw from him tonight, you're going to put your team in position to win. He gave them points in bunches, and when they needed them. It's not always about how much you get, but when you get those points up on the board.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight.